Best things to do in Antalya, Turkey 2024. The first thing to know is that Antalya is a big and busy city. That's why figuring out the best things to do in Antalya is important from the get-go. It manages to be modern yet old at the same time, traditional yet functional. What are the best things to do in Antalya, Turkey? Today we will show you the best of them, so here are 15 of the best things to do when you visit Antalya city. Number 12. The ancient city of Perge. One of Antalya's most beautiful sites to visit is the ancient city of Perge, which is conveniently located near the city center. I've expressed my love for historical sites before, and this one does not let me down. Perge began as a Lycian village, expanded over time, and eventually came under Greek and Roman authority. Perge was a significant Hellenistic city alongside Aspendos, and a great deal of its original foundations can still be seen today. This is another outdoor museum where you can stroll around and virtually feel the echoes of history. Another option is to go on a tour that stops at Aspendos and Perge. Number 11. Termessos Shopping Mall. Because Termessos is so large and offers an unexpected number of indoor activities, it's very easy to get lost for a few hours there. This is, in my opinion, one of the greatest things that couples can do in Antalya, since there are plenty of excellent restaurants where you can have a romantic dinner. The Mall of Antalya is a good alternative shopping center to try. All of the well-known brands as well as some regional ones are located inside the mall. If you want to buy something really special, there are plenty of designer stores, cafes, a food hall, and a movie theater. Number 10. The Land of Legends Theme Park. The Land of Legends Theme Park is among the top family-friendly activities in Antalya. You'll need at least one full day to see and do everything here. But if you'd like, you can extend your stay by staying in the on-site hotel for an additional day. Enjoy the rides, dining options, retail, and entertainment. This is one of the best places to visit in Antalya if you're traveling with kids, so make sure to include it in your itinerary. I had a great day here, and I did succeed in convincing my husband, who isn't one for rides, to come along. To avoid the lines, I would advise you to purchase your Land of Legends tickets in advance. Number 9. Antalya Old Town. You should plan to spend a whole day in Antalya Old Town because there are a lot of things to do there. In addition to the stunning park surrounding the Old Town, other must-see locations include Hadrian's Gate, Hadrian Tower, and the town's meandering cobblestone streets. Being able to haggle for your purchases at the many small shops makes this one of the best free things to do in Antalya. It's also a great chance to go souvenir shopping. I highly recommend taking a walking tour, as I learned a lot from mine. Number 8. Coprol Canyon National Park. One of the most unusual things to do in Antalya is to drive approximately 1 hour to Coprol Canyon National Park from the city center. I was astounded by the area's overall beauty, but if you like extreme sports, this is a great place to visit. If you want to put your bravery to the test, going whitewater rafting is a great idea. When I went to this park in the middle of summer, the deep canyon and its shade offered much-needed relief from the heat. It was very busy though, so if you're not good with crowds, maybe June or September would be a better time to visit. In spite of this, it's among the best things to do in the vicinity of Antalya, and it would be a crime to miss it. Number 7. Kaleiçi Beach. The primary beach in Antalya is Kaleiçi Beach, and there are no adequate words to describe its beauty. The breathtaking mountainous backdrop contrasts with the glistening clear sea. The beach is particularly long and wide, so even when it's busy in the summer, there's always plenty of room. This is another benefit. One of the best things to do in Antalya is to spend some time swimming in the Mediterranean and enjoying the sun. This is the best place to do it. Remember that sun loungers and parasols are not free. The cost varies according to your location on the beach. For a full day's use, you should expect to pay less than 100 lira, which isn't bad considering that this beach is Amo. Number 6. Sandland. While there are many enjoyable activities in Antalya, a trip to Sandland is among the most distinctive. Here you can view sand sculptures created by gifted artists from all over the world, with new exhibitions held each year. To be honest, I was first dubious, but after I arrived, I couldn't get enough. There are many various themes to explore, and the place is really interesting. Located halfway between Antalya and Lara Beach, Sandland is incredibly convenient to visit and can be combined with some beach time. It's a fantastic choice for enjoyable family outing and one of the most fascinating locations to visit close to Antalya. Number 5. Antalya Archaeology Museum. One of the best museums I've ever visited is the Antalya Archaeology Museum. It was unexpected to find something so educational and historic in the middle of a place known for its beaches. If you love history, this is one of the best things to do in Antalya. Families will also love it because the exhibits are very simple to understand. While there are a ton of historical activities in Antalya, the city is essentially an outdoor museum. Spending a few hours there will teach you a lot about bygone eras. The Emperor's Hall, which honors the Roman emperors, and the Sarcophagi Hall were my two favorites. Number 4. Dune Waterfalls. It's quite astounding that there is such a large, breathtaking waterfall in the middle of a city. One of the best things to do in Antalya is to visit the Dune Waterfalls. It's inexpensive and well worth the trip. Standing directly on the edge, you can watch as the water thunders down into the sea, creating rainbows amid the foam and fog. It's a necessary and somewhat magical task. Dune Waterfalls is conveniently located on the route to Lura Beach, making it possible to combine a visit here with a day at the beach. You can spend no more than an hour exploring the area and, if you'd like, sitting down to enjoy a cup of coffee. Number 3. Watch a soccer match. A long view of the field, bleachers and lights in a stadium. In the foreground is a green field with painted white lines. A group of fans is celebrating a goal in the foreground. Stadium seats are softly out of focus in the background. Big Turkey is a major soccer fan, so if you have the opportunity to attend a Super League match while you're there, I strongly advise you to do so. No matter where you are, there's a lively atmosphere, and people of all ages are present, making it a fun family activity. The major team in this region is Antalyaspor, and Antalya Stadium serves as their home field. If you can get tickets, watching a match is one of the best things to do in Antalya. You don't have to be a huge soccer fan to have a good time. Everyone will be making their way to the closest eateries, pubs, and cafes following the game in the hopes of winning. Take part and relish the extra fun atmosphere. Number 2. Take a boat trip. One of the best things to do in Antalya during the summer is to take a boat ride around the coastline. In fact, it's still a great idea in the off-season. A well-liked excursion is to Suluwada Island. I genuinely don't think I've ever seen water this clear, and the trip was a great way to spend a day out. But in July or August, I would not advise taking this full-day excursion. Yes, the sun is beaming with summertime warmth, but it's also very strong. And I had a friend who became very ill from spending so much time outside. It's best to travel in June or September to fully appreciate the scenery without running the risk of extremely hot weather. Number 1. Jeep Safari. Taking a Jeep Safari tour around the Taurus Mountains is one of my favorite things to do in Antalya. In contrast to the bustle of the city, the breathtaking scenery is found in the bucolic and serene countryside. In addition, you'll make a delightful meal stop in a nearby village where you can sample regional cuisine. While Antalya offers a wealth of sights to see, it's equally important to occasionally venture outdoors and appreciate the wonders of nature. These kinds of trips show you a different side of the city that you might otherwise miss out on. And while having fun in the modern world is important, this part of Turkey is extremely beautiful. Antalya is definitely worth visiting. This area is known for its beauty, and there's so much to see and do. If you've had any other suggestions, then write in the comment section and subscribe.